so I'm just gonna be recording for the sake of being able to look back on it. So I'm just gonna I guess I'm just gonna look around my base and then say what everything is. Inside here's the main house. Kind of have a lot of random shit. Most of the stuff here is for the sake of upgrading your comfort level. If you could see in the top right, you could see the comfort level moving depending on how close I get to the other stuff. And how high your comfort level is, you'll get a better rest stat if you're sleeping. So we kind of just spammed everything that increases the comfort level to the point where everything is clustered. I kind of do the same in other games like Terraria. I'm not very good at organizing stuff. So this kind of looks like a unorganized mess. But we did it for the sake of the better rest stat. We got private chests here. We got highest level food, wolf skewers. We got a throne here. Over in the next room, we got the storage area. I tried organizing it as best I could. I think I did a relatively good job clustering all the chests together to optimize for better space. Yeah, we just got a lot of stuff that we don't need. Smelting stuff, special crafting trophies. We got a lot of stone. We got wood types, saplings. We have resin. We have the actual filth section, which is just a bunch of items that we don't need. We have chests that are supposed to be sent to other parts of the base. We have a chest devoted to people who don't know how to sort things, so they just throw stuff in here, and then I would typically sort it into the rest of the storage system over here. We have the valuables chest. I haven't checked the patch notes for the update, but up until this point, we've went into the game blind, so we actually had no idea what the valuables did, other than creating like 1 or 2 items. Here we have the cartography map, where players could write down what they discovered, and of course you could copy it. This is the map that we explored. We have iconic Neck Island, an island full of necks, Kraken's territory. At this point, the game didn't have the biome here. I forget what it was called. I think it was called the Ashlands or Shadowlands. Nothing generated here. It was just like empty nothingness before, but I don't know if that's new. Apparently a friend's found a hot bitch here. I was meaning to visit her, but I never got the chance because too focused on the grinds. Siren Cave, good head. There's a Siren Cave here that gives good head. I've been meaning to visit that. Of course, we have our secret lab over here to the northwest of the map. We have an obliterator here that deletes items, so let me just get like a rock or something. Oh, look at that, new crafting recipes. I guess you could fish now in this game. So you put the rock in here. Wow, a lot of crafting stuff is popping up. Okay. So you hit that, and then you hit the lever, and then lightning comes and strikes the thing, and then it deletes the item. And if you put enough items, it'll reward you with like something from the gods, I think. I think that's the lore, not sure. Before I stopped playing this game, we got the highest level loot, which was the Abyssal Razor and the Abyssal Harpoon. We got a cool fast little moveset here with the knife. You get the bones from those creatures that you find on the outskirts of the map. Here you can see my stats. I think my highest stat is running here. And then next is spears. I use spears a lot in this game, just because the damage was really good earlier on. But realize that enemies are resistant to certain weapons, but also susceptible to damage from some weapons. So trolls will take more damage from spears, but they will be resistant to maces or something. And then skeletons are resistant to spears, but like take extra damage from maces because, I guess, logic. If you use a mace against a skeleton, it'll shatter. So if we run around the periphery of the base here, you can see that we have an entire wall set up. I put strategic crafting tables and chests around, just in case you wanted to throw something in that you didn't need. Here we have the cooking station, we have a bunch of campfires to cook food, and then we have chests here. This is basically the outdoor kitchen, and then you would put food here. Stamina based food, health based food, stuff that increases your maximum health and stamina. And then these chests are like strictly boss item based, I think, like for boss fights. And then a friend built this awesome brewery here, I think. And then you brew these fermenters. You can put ingredients in it, and then out would pop the potions. So we have frost resistance potions, fire resistance potions, stamina potions, and health potions. Some boss fights would be like, I think like would shoot out fire, so you would need to like use this. And then some areas of the game were like glaciers, tundras, where you had to use the frost resistances. Here we have the stone cutter. I think you would do like weapons upgrades here. Here's the forges where you do the weapons upgrades. So at one point this thing in here, at one point this little pen was full of boars, like the entire thing was full of boars, but apparently you could domesticate them and you could breed them to create more boars. But there was this one random invasion of like flying hellbats that like killed basically all of them except for this one boar here, and that basically wasted all of our time. Here we have the beehives. If you find beehives naturally, you could destroy them and then build them again here. And they're good for like, the beehives have good medicinal properties, but also they're like, they can help you make stamina potions, which is really good if you want to run around. Here we have the cooking station, or wait. I think, yeah, this is like the baking station and the brewing station, I think. I don't remember. This is like a forge to create bars. Here we have coal. We have a bunch of black metal from like the plains biome, I believe. And then here we have more metal. We have more metal. We have scrap iron, more coal. And I would usually top off these chests with like wood so that you can make coal. So you have to make coal and then you can smelt the ores using the coal. Here's a windmill that would produce the flour. The wind turns the things and then it grinds the straw into flour. Here we have a farm where we would plant all our seeds. And then you can make like food based on vegetable based food here. But we don't have a need for that anymore. Here we have like a portal system, a basic one. Here are all the important areas, but then over here, if you run over here, this connects us to a separate set of portals that oh yeah, wait, never mind. This is like an outpost somewhere. Go back in here. More of it should be Twixt Fables. So I created this Fables portal that would connect us to a separate set of portals, because the portals kind of cluster up area. So here you could go to different different places, but like places that we don't need anymore. So I kind of set it away from the other portals that we didn't need. Here's where I would come to grind out my woodcutting skill. The forest around here used to be like there used to be a lot of trees here, but I thinned it out a bit. And then I would put all the wood in here, and then transfer it to the base. My woodcutting skill's 57. I don't know if that's high or low. It could have been lowered because I died, I'm not sure. So these portals lead to like places that we don't need anymore. It was kind of getting clustered. This one's called Radiator Springs. I'm not sure where that leads. Actually, let's see where Radiator Springs leads. I'm curious. It might just be a biome in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Oh. Radiator. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, this is like enemies here. I would kill the enemies, I think, or like I would block them to up my block skill. So we had these outposts throughout the map with like chests, so that you could just loot stuff nearby without having to worry about bringing it all the way back. Out here's our main boat. It's like a dock. We had to carve out a bit of area here to irrigate the water to give the boat a place to chill. So this huge ass boat we would take around everywhere. This was an outpost built by a friend. It's kind of cool to look down from there when we're getting raided. Oh yeah, this oven is where we would make bread from, so you would put bread in here and then out would come the bread, and then you could actually overcook it on accident, so you had to be careful. And this is the last item that we were able to craft before we stopped playing the game, before the last update. It's like this harpoon thing. I don't know what you could do with it. You might be able to lampoon like serpents or something. There's South Star Wolf Den, which is I think where we kept our wolves. I don't know what you can do with wolves, but we have like a lot of them. Might be able to like fight with them or something, I don't know. Here we have a little Stonehenge, but that was like a naturally spawning thing. I think that was the entire base, so I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to be able to record the history of this base before I moved on. And that's about it. See ya.